Okay, let's make some saute ghee. And this is one of these herbal condiments that is just, it sits out next to your stove. And so you don't have to remember to use it. You just are going to be adding in flavor. And what I use this ghee for is anytime I go to saute onions or garlic, whether that be for an omelet, a frittata, soup, sauteed mushrooms, just any sauteed vegetables. I will often start with this blend, right? So because it's just already mixed into the fat and it just adds this first layer of flavor that is just amazing. This first layer of total carminative digestive support. And so this first, we're gonna be using a cup of ghee, right? 2 tablespoons of coriander, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of clove, and half a teaspoon of salt. And these spices mixed together, I've been developing, I took a while to develop this. I just did all kinds of experimenting and it's really good. And so you've got the coriander. So coriander is, I think it's the most used spice in my kitchen. It's one of the amalgamating spices. It's one of the spices that it has a nice flavor, but it's subtle enough. It doesn't overpower any of the other spices, and it has this ability to kind of blend and unify, bring unity to a spice blend. And you can use it in sweet and savory spice blends. It's, it helps to just unify all the flavors. So I use a lot of coriander. And then you've got the paprika. Paprika, it's red. It's full of anthocyanins that are cardiovascular tonic. It's good for your capillaries, your veins, your arteries. It helps to regenerate and reduce the inflammation in your cardiovascular system, and it's full of vitamin C. And then you've got cumin. Cumin is a little bit more pungent and has a stronger flavor, so we use less of it. But cumin is really good. It's good for nausea, stomach ache, stomach upset, indigestion, gas, bloating. It helps you to digest it's a carminative, right? It increases the energy to your digestive tract, and it's going to help you digest anything that you eat. And you're going to use it. You could put it on top of your food too. I love putting this on top of, we had this on top of roasted Brussels sprouts the other day. Oh my God, it was so good. It was really good. So any kind of roasted vegetable, a roasted root vegetable, a roasted green, your steamed greens, your sauteed greens, you can just put a dollop of this on top, and it's just like, if you think your greens are boring, they won't ever be boring again. And then you've got your clove. We use less of clove. Clove is a super, super pungent spice that really, it clears mucus from the body. It really increases digestion, and it adds a little bit of sweet flavor. Okay, so, and then we've got our salt. Salt and ghee go really well together. You've got your electrolytes. Okay, so let's make this. Okay, and you just want to get that all mixed in there and just let it sit for a few days. You can use this right away, but if you let it sit for a few days and just really let it mix into the fat. And like I said, if at the end of the day you're throwing something together, you don't even have to be inspired. You've got this amazing herb-filled, rich, really beneficial to the brain, to the nervous system, to the reproductive system fat. And you start out your onions and garlic. You start out your saute with this. You cook your eggs in it. This is your saute ghee, and it's just ready. You can leave it out on the counter. It doesn't need to be refrigerated. You do want to make sure, you'll just start using this all the time and be like, don't dip, don't double dip, don't use your spoon, mix it, and come back. You don't want to add moisture and other bacteria from other foods in here. Make sure that the utensil that you use to dip your ghee out is clean every time, okay? And then that way you can keep your ghee out on the counter and it's stable for an entire year. So there's your saute ghee. I know that you are gonna love this.